here early this morning to set it up. And you know what? There were so many of them, I can't remember all of them right now. But if you have set up the tables and Throop Hall, we just raise your hand so we can appreciate you right here at the beginning of the service. Come in where we welcome the certain and those seeking a chair. Just find an empty one. We welcome the certain and the seeking, the long-timers and the newcomers, the beloved and the brokenhearted. All of you can find a home here at Throop, where we go love the world from the heart of Pasadena. And from the heart of our homes, Brad is running live stream literally with his hands. Okay? And Brad wanted me to let everyone online know that he's doing this handheld. And so our live stream friends, if it's not exactly the quality you're used to, Brad wanted you to know. And we all said, Brad, it's incredible that you're willing to hold it by hand for the entire service. So thank you. Today, our Throop liturgical season turns from winter to spring. Some of you were with us at the beginning of February, where we welcomed the rain back and we had that incredible rainstorm. Today, we're welcoming spring, and so frankly, I'm expecting the same kind of outcome, okay? So just bring your energy today. As a way to mark our turn to the spring season, we are doing a first fruits ceremony here in worship. And this ceremony draws inspiration from a Jewish celebration called Tu B'Shvat, which is the Jewish New Year of the trees. That actually happens a little earlier in the calendar year. We have celebrated this since 2015 at Throop. Some of you may remember that we used to do it in the sanctuary, and we would have people bring juice and fruits and things on trays. You would get served in the pew, and then we realized we should just do this around tables, family style. Let's bring it into Throop Hall. It's safer, thank you. And Jean is like our unofficial safety coordinator. Thank you, Jean. And I also just wanted to let people know that this really is a Throop-specific ritual. So if you're new to Unitarian Universalism, and if you think that you'll go to another church and find this amazing celebration, well, you won't yet, because we launched it here in this space, and it's really particular to our people here and our place of Throop. So as spring pops up around us, we note the many seeds sprouting in our own lives. And today, through this ceremony, we celebrate our love for the world and our commitment to earth justice. A little bit later in the service, we'll actually get into blessing some of the first fruits that arrive in spring. So don't yet eat the nasturtium flowers and fruit. Just if you can hold off, if you already dug in, you're not going to get in trouble. But we will be doing blessings over them a little bit later. I'm going to ask Clara to offer our chalice lighting words this morning. And each Sunday, as we light our chalice, we remember that the flame from our chalice symbolizes and reflects the light that is in each one of us.
Good morning. Good morning. Our time together in worship is intimately connected with our daily lives. As a symbol of that connection, we light our chalice with a flame from our candles of hope and witness. Celebrations have peaked, reflections made, hibernation engaged. The lull of winter turns to spring as the earth turns. Our spirit blinks into the approaching sun. Soon comes a time for us to emerge, to claim our place within ourselves. Given a chance for another year, gratefully taking our place among the celebration which is life. We light a second candle to honor the people and ancestors whose lands we now occupy. The land under and around Throop is the unceded land of the Gabrielino Tongva Band of Mission Indian people. May this knowledge and awareness lead us into dismantling systems of supremacies and oppression. We light a third candle symbolizing our watershed, the Arroyo Seco. May their waters continue to nourish life in our communities. We take a moment of silence, holding all of these in our hearts.
Congregation, would you rise with us? I know we don't have hymnals in here this morning, but repeat after me the words here. I know this rose will open. I know this rose will open. I know my fear will burn away. I know my fear will burn away. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know this rose will open. I know this rose will open. I know this rose will open. I know my fear will burn away. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know this rose will open. I know this rose will open. I know my fear will burn away. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know this rose will open. I know this rose will open. I know my fear will burn away. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know this rose will open. Please greet one another.
George, greet the phone.
I'm unfurling a wing. Now the other wing. And now I'm ready to fly.
All right, George. Would you like to say hello to the live stream people?
Good morning, live stream people. Welcome to Throop.
Oh. Say hello to the live stream.
Hi, everybody. Nice to see you.
Paula, could you find Terry for me? Is she in here, or is there anybody?
Hello. Good to see you.
Okay, I need somebody to check the live stream to see if there's anything happening with it.
Okay, I'm going to tell.
Thank you very much. Oh, there she is.
I think we were doing it this way.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
This is a question for a live stream. People, is my hand shaking? Is it too much? Should I try to put this on the tripod as much as possible? Please let me know in the notes, because I know there's like a little shake and there's no stabilization working with this. Thank you.
I know this rose I know this rose
Each week we share our commitment to love and care for our earth by saying together our promise to our planet. It's in the order of worship. We have a few on the tables, and so it's an opportunity to share with a neighbor if you don't have one right in front of you. And let's say that together. As members of the family of living beings on earth, we are guided by the Unitarian Universalist principle of respect for the interdependent web of all existence, of which we are a part. With hearts filled with love for it, eyes nurtured by its beauty, and minds ruminating on ways to protect its sacred and scarce resources, we promise to nurture the well-being of all life and of the planet itself. And today's responsive reading is In Time of Silver Rain by Langston Hughes, and the congregation will respond with the words, "We offer our gratitude to creation, which offers abundant life." I think that's also in the order of worship, and let's practice saying that together. We offer our gratitude to creation, which offers abundant life. In time of silver rain, the earth puts forth new life. Green grasses grow and flowers lift their heads, and over all the plain, the wonder spreads of life, of life, of life. We offer our gratitude to creation, which offers abundant life. In time of silver rain, the butterflies lift silken wings to catch a rainbow cry, and trees put forth new leaves to sing and joy beneath the sky, when spring and life are new. We offer our gratitude to creation, which offers abundant life. And we support an abundant community life here at Throop. You all support this church through so many different ways. You support it through your gifts of time and talent and treasure. We take a moment each Sunday for those of you who are able to offer a contribution to the church. We take an offering for that. We are going to somehow pass offering plates around here. Teresa is on it, and Hillary. It's all going to happen. If you'd like to make a gift online, you can do that. The way to give is in the order of worship. You can also make a gift here in the room in just a moment. And thank you so much for all the ways you support our life here at Throop.
For all things fair we hear or see.
that are supporting the worship service this morning. Brad for running our live stream, Malcolm and choir for your inspiring music, Hillary for all of your administrative support, Clara for offering our chalice lighting words, Teresa for serving as a greeter, and the people who are reading parts of today's service, sharing that is Rachel and Ripley, Stacy and Clara and Bryden, and Paula, and I think someone, oh, and Cynthia. Yes, thank you all so much for that. And as we give thanks for the offering and for all the ways we support our Throop community life, we share the response to the offering, and those words are in the order of worship. For the ministries of the church and our community, we bless our offering with love and hope.
Summertime has turned the star wheel, autumn is upon us. Summertime has turned the star wheel, autumn is upon us. Sweet mingling sun, sweet upon the air, the smell of bloom is rising. Summertime has turned the star wheel, autumn is upon us. Glorious the trees, glorious the sight of rust leaves falling, falling. Summertime has turned the star wheel, autumn is upon us. Autumn cold has turned the star wheel, winter is upon us. Autumn cold has turned the star wheel, winter is upon us. The gray, the windy storms fall upon our cheeks, the wet rain glistens, listens. Autumn cold has turned the star wheel, winter is upon us. Weeping is the fire, the living glass, the cider glows like amber. Autumn cold has turned the star wheel, winter is upon us. Winter rains have turned the star wheel, springtime is upon us. Winter rains have turned the star wheel, springtime is upon us. Sharp the smell of love, bursting in our eyes, the torrents of the tulip. Winter rains have turned the star wheel, springtime is upon us. Greening is the grass, soft upon our grounds, the sunlight warm caresses. Winter rains have turned the star wheel, springtime is upon us.
And with springtime upon us, we turn our hearts and minds to our first fruits ceremony. Here we will drink cups of juice, we'll bless and eat nuts and seeds and citrus and flowers and herbs. And each one of these symbolize some aspect of our spiritual and emotional lives. And throughout the ritual itself, you'll have opportunity to turn to neighbors at your table and talk about some of these spiritual and emotional lessons. My introverted people, I love you and I'm sorry. I know, I'm an introvert too. No one ever believes that, but we're gonna be very gentle with each other, I promise. And so we engage this ritual today as a reminder of our promise to our planet that we just said, and a reminder of our intent to nurture the well-being of all life and of the planet itself. As we taste some of the bounty of our earth, we'll remember that it's in our hands that will help save our earth from climate change. And we remind ourselves that we are in kinship with all creation. And so, as with any ritual, the power from what we are going to do today, it comes from the attention and intention that each one of you put into it. And so I'll just invite you right now at the beginning, if you haven't really already taken in the colors on your table, the smells. Paula's doing a good motion of that. When they were cutting up the herbs in the kitchen, it smelled so delightful. And they picked the herbs this morning and the nasturtium flowers from our Truth Learning Garden. And what do you most anticipate being able to taste today out of all the things on the table? So set your own intention for how you'll be present for yourself and with others and with the items on the table. And we get started. We're gonna, in just a minute, just so some people at the table can get ready, we'll be starting with the white sparkling juice. And if your table ends up not having enough, then Hillary is gonna be able to help get more. And Cynthia McDonald, come on down and lead us in this very first part of our first fruit ceremony.
The winter rain soaked into the earth, bringing much needed water for our trees and flowers. Buds are setting on fruit trees. At this time of year, when the trees are in the early stages of awakening to spring, we celebrate this next year in their life cycle, and we are present for what is ready to awaken in each of us. As we begin our first fruit ceremony, we enjoy a cup of white grape juice. Actually, a taste. Thank you. The white grape juice symbolizes our earth in the more dormant months of winter. What has been dormant in you these past months of winter? Is there a seed of inspiration waiting to break open, to flower within your heart, your soul, your being? Everybody have a little bit of white grape juice? And here's our blessing. We offer our gratitude to our earth, which offers abundant life. Turn to someone next to you and answer the question, what fresh purpose or idea is stirring within you?
Singing.
I'm trying to start to enter photography contests.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna start trying to. Trace is helping me. So you don't have lazy morning.
So congregation, I love hearing all the chatter in the room. And one thing I noticed during the responsive reading is that your voices in this room all together sound really different than they sound in the sanctuary. And I don't know if you can hear that at the table, but I can hear it up here. So we turn now to the nuts and seeds that are on the table. There's almonds and sunflower seeds. And of course, the fruit trees, so many of them, they are still without their leaves right now. Buds are beginning to set on their branches. And those bare branches can remind us of the times in our own lives where we feel stripped of everything that gives us comfort. Times in our lives when we grieve or suffer or experience loss or disappointment. And so just as it is natural for the trees to shake loose their leaves, it's also part of the natural flow of our lives that we have ups and downs and feel sadness or sorrow. And it can help us to know that those seasons of our lives, as hard as they are when we're in the midst of them, that those seasons will eventually pass. We will again feel joy. We'll feel our own souls unfurling their leaves. Poet Mary Oliver paid such close and careful attention to the natural world around her. She saw truths about beauty in nature. She saw truths about grief and suffering, hope and possibility. And so as we think about times in our lives right now when we have experienced loss or disappointment, we hear her poem, The Fletcher Oak. There is a tree here so beautiful it even has a name. Every morning, when it is still dark, I stand under its branches. They flow from the thick and silent trunk. One can't begin to imagine their weight. Year after year they reach, They send out smaller and smaller branches and bunches of flat green leaves to touch the light. Of course, this has consequences. Every year the oak tree fills with fruit. Just now, since it's September, the acorns are starting to fall. I don't know if I will ever write another poem. I don't know if I'm gonna live for a long time yet, or even for a while. But I am going to spend my life wisely. I am going to be happy and useful and frivolous. Every morning in the dark, I gather a few acorns and I imagine inside of them the pale oak trees. In the spring, when I go away, I'll take them with me to my own country, which is a land of sun and restless ocean and moist woods. And I'll dig down. I'll hide each acorn in a cool place in the black earth to rise like a slow and beautiful poem, to live a long time. As the days slowly lengthen and gradually the earth warms, the world around us changes. The acorn in Mary Oliver's poem reminds us that an entire tree, the entire universe, can be found inside that one tiny acorn. So don't worry, there are not any acorns on your table today. I'm not going to have you eat an acorn, but we will be tasting nuts and seeds as a symbol of all of that life. And these nuts and seeds on the table have a protective covering, but we remove their shells so we can eat them. And we can imagine that removing those shells is like removing some dormant part of our own selves, some part of us that we once needed, but now we can leave behind to let a new fresh spark be released. The almond tree is among the first to awaken out of its winter sleep, and its early blooms offer promises for the abundant season ahead. So as we start to share the seeds, thank you. You can start to pass those around the table. As they're being passed, think about what you are ready to leave behind so something new can sprout and flourish in your life. And then once everyone has a seed, I'll invite you to say the blessing along with me after me. You can repeat it back. We offer our gratitude to our earth. We offer our gratitude to our earth, which offers abundant life. Which offers abundant life. You can eat your almond or sunflower seed. And then turn to someone at your table and share with them what you are ready to leave behind in this season so you can flourish with new life. And as we finish up that conversation, we turn As you finish at that conversation, we'll turn our attention to the beautiful nasturtium flowers on your table.
Some of the first edibles to burst forth from our Throop Learning Garden are nasturtium flowers. The small green shoots emerge after the first winter rains. They soak up the January sun, and then as soon as the ground warms up a little, their yellow, orange, and red flowers dot the pathways of our garden. The entire nasturtium plant can be eaten. The leaves can be made into bright green pesto. The summery colored petals taste peppery and add punch to salads. Once the plants set seeds, the young seeds taste almost like wasabi and can be pickled. Because of their spicy flavor, nasturtiums were known as being able to put life into something dull. And they were thought to rejuvenate and strengthen the entire body. Watch out if you decide to plant some in your own garden. They are prolific. A handful of seeds eventually will turn a corner of your garden into a nasturtium meadow. Take a nasturtium from the plate and hold it in front of you. Look at the veins in the petal, the shape of the leaf, the tiny white markings, the yellow pollen. As you take in the miracle of this flower, we hear a meditation by Carolyn Owen Tao.
Greater perfect of form in nature cannot be imagined. Absorb each wondrous fluted petal. Immerse your senses. Such fragile beauty gives impulse to weep. As you gaze at the blossom, turn your imagination around and around to see its many facets. Stored within is the memory of all flowers. Marvel that this creation, while utterly fragile, yet undaunted, boldly buds forth, turning resolutely toward the sun. We too shimmer with expectation, exuding our own illumination, color, pulse, and scent. Vulnerable, still we venture our lives courageously toward hope and light, at once fragile and rooted.
What in your life right now is giving you a sense of courage or strength? I'm inviting you now to eat your nasturtium petal. Or leaf, it's all edible. And now we're going to do our blessing. If you could repeat, I'll say it and then we'll do it together. We offer our gratitude to the earth, which offers abundant life. We offer our gratitude to the earth, which offers abundant life. Turn to someone at your table and share with them what in your life is giving you a sense of courage or strength.
What's so funny over here?
The stem is like surprised us all.
Say that again?
The stem surprised us all because it's very spicy.
Really?
Which the rest of the plant is like not as spicy.
Cool. I love it. No. What did you think, Paula?
I thought it was tasty and very spicy. I made the nasturtium pesto like 2 weeks ago. I feel like all the seeds got out here.
Is it okay if I get closer, the tripod get closer to you? Is it okay? What did you think of the taste?
Quite bitter, but but still interesting. Yeah.
Spicy.
Spicy.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was meh.
Yeah, I'm making a lot of tea right now for Mexican market. Really good stuff.
I like it dry, natural. Not the sodas though, but the
No, I buy a big bag of those.
and then put it in water.
The next item we take is a fresh herb. Herbs are so versatile, and many of them will grow almost anywhere in the garden. They'll grow in a pot on the windowsill, in a crack in a retaining wall, and they have many uses. They're used for healing, for skin care, hair care, and perfume, spiritual, teas, air fresheners, sleep enhancers, household cleanings, and even pest repellent. In our Throop Learning Garden, which is based on permaculture principles, herbs play a special role. In our garden, they fertilize. They attract pollinators and beneficial insects. They provide mulch. They deter pests. And they enrich our soil. With so many uses, herbs remind us of the importance of finding ways to use all our gifts in the world. No matter our strengths or skills, our abilities, education or energy, we all have gifts that our world needs. You'll see now on your table there's a bowl of fresh herbs. As you enjoy the fragrant herbs, what are some of the gifts that you want to share with the world? Go ahead and pick up a sprig, smell it, taste it. Once you all have a sprig in your hand.
You're the closest person to the camera.
Does everybody have a sprig? We offer our gratitude to the earth, which offers abundant life. We offer our gratitude to the earth, which offers abundant life. As you enjoy the fragrance and taste the herbs, turn to someone and tell them the gifts that you want to share with the world.
What happened?
I am not a taste tester. I am not adventurous with food.
How's the tasting going on over here?
We like it. We like it.
We're pro mint.
We want more
We're
to
going
say.
mint all the way. We love our mint and our, what was this one?
Rosemary.
Rosemary. We love our rosemary and our mint.
Everyone did? Did you like it too?
I didn't taste it. It smelled nice.
At Truth, we lift up the importance of welcoming each other, each one of you exactly as you are, and when you come through our doors. We want to know all of who you are, and we encourage you to create lives in which your mind / heart / body / spirit are fully integrated. This integrated self we strive 4 is represented by citrus because their seeds are interspersed throughout the fruit.
Citrus comes in so many different colors. A few familiar ones: ruby red grapefruit, pink striped lemons, blood red oranges, green kaffir limes.
Their many colors, shapes, and sizes reflect that each one of us is uniquely ourselves. Our beauty comes from all different identities we carry. You have in front of you the bright orange of California mandarins. Mandarin orange symbolize fortune and good luck. Their round shape and vibrant color look like the sun. As we eat this mandarin, we know that we strive to craft lives in which our values are in alignment with our outward actions. We long to be in spaces and in communities in which each part of our complicated selves is acknowledged and honored. How can this community support the flourishing of your own unique self? How can you support that same flourishing? As you take a mandarin, I'll read the blessing. We offer gratitude to our earth, which offers abundant life, and we'll say it together.
We offer gratitude to our earth, which offers abundant life.
And as you enjoy the fragrance and taste of the mandarin, turn to someone and tell them one way that you can support the flourishing of someone else's unique self.
What about the mandarin?
Oh, the mandarin's good. Delicious.
Teresa, did you like the mandarin? Matthew?
Hey, I'm still unpeeling the thing.
Just eat the whole thing. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, you ate leaves and flowers, just shove the peel in your mouth.
We are turning to the last item on our table. We end our first fruit ceremony in the way we began, with a cup of juice. But this time, the cup of juice we will share is dark red or purple. And it symbolizes the richness of the land that surrounds us. Each week at the beginning of our worship services, we acknowledge two important things about the land our church is on. One is we remember that we're on the unceded land of the Gabrielino Tonga Band of Mission Indian people. And we also acknowledge the Arroyo Seco watershed. We know that the concept of ownership of land is complicated. We understand that the idea of owning land comes out of dominating colonial histories, and we wonder, can we really own a piece of our earth? Do we borrow the land? Do we hold it in trust? I've been thinking about the concept of land as a gift, and that we all carry the responsibility to steward space and place, living with a sense of kinship with all creation. So as we ponder all that has come before us, and as we think about our charge to create a world with equity and justice for all, before we say a blessing over this last cup of juice, we hear the poem Our Land by Langston Hughes. We should have a land of sun, a gorgeous sun, and a land of fragrant water, where the twilight is a soft bandana handkerchief of rose and gold, and not this land where life is cold. We should have a land of trees, of tall, thick trees, bowed down with chattering parrots, brilliant as the day, and not this land where birds are gray. We should have a land of joy, of love and joy and wine and song, and not this land where joy is wrong. Oh, sweet away, my beloved one, away. We began this ritual by identifying our own seeds of hope and inspiration. And hopefully some parts of this ritual allowed some of that hope to sprout, to be filled with light, and to begin to shine. And so I'll invite you to pour juice you already have. You all are on top of it. Red juice into your cup. And so as we bless it, to think about ways that you can help shape our world toward greater justice and equity. I did not pour my juice, so just a second. And some for Marlon. I got this. Bread. Oh. For bread. And so we say the blessing, we offer gratitude to our earth, which offers abundant life. We offer gratitude to our earth, which offers abundant life. And so turn to someone next to you and just share one action of any kind that you would like to take to help bring about greater justice and equity in the world.
That's like this week, right? I think. Yeah.
Friends, today's first fruit ceremony encouraged you to think about some of your own individual, spiritual, and emotional growth. And it also reminds us that our spiritual community of Throop continues to change shape, just like the fruit trees out in our Throop Learning Garden. And we're invited to look beyond just us in the sanctuary and to remember that our hearts and minds and hands and prayers are also active and alive out in the world. Our liturgical year has turned to spring, and in this season we send out new shoots and unfurl our leaves into the sunlight. Our collective branches stretch out, growing stronger so we can hold more of us and hold a little bit more of the world. I will extinguish our chalice and our candles. And we extinguish the chalice with the reminder that we carry its light with us. And may our seeds of hope and love be nourished. May you be renewed and feel the goodness and sweetness of life. And may we all tend to the world and trust it in our care. I love you all. Go out and love the world. Amen and blessed be.
Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you home, when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love that grows in the winter time.
How did it go? What do you think?
Perfect.
Wasn't it nice?
It was lovely.
Thank you for all the work you did. Thank you.
Thank you. Recording all of it.
You all did it again. The sun came out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna shut it down. Thanks, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it.
Friends, as you start to move away from your table, Dre reminded us of our earth commitment and that we should compost anything left on the table rather than putting it in the trash. So if you'll bring your compostable items to where Dre is, Dre will make it happen.
All right.